Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com. How about an NBA Finals preview? Well, it's happening tonight, potentially, as the Boston Celtics travel on the road to take on Denver. We're going to talk about that. We'll give you an NBA player prop as well. Got the win, I believe, on the free play last night, if I'm not mistaken. You'll correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and get to this game and a prop, and then we'll tell you what's going on over at the website, including a monster play in college basketball. Going to do a little bit better than we did on our big play in hockey last night. We'll tell you about that as well. Because we're transparent, we tell the truth. Not blow any smoke up your butt on these videos. Let's get over to Docs. Take advantage of the free $60. Link in the description below, or on the upper left-hand tab corner of the website. As always, thumbs up, subscribe. Go get a free $60, open up an account, get ready for March Madness. Let's go. All right. You can make that up tonight, that investment in one play in college basketball that I have. Yeah, confidence is through the roof. All right, let's get to this game. First of all, Bradley Beal tonight. For the Phoenix Suns, has a total of over or under 1.5 three-pointers made, minus 125, 130. Boom! Hammer it. I was long in the tooth today getting out an NBA premium play, and I did not have time to get in a prop. And my prop last night, the player didn't play. They rested him, so it was a no bet. So nonetheless, this was one I would have put up, probably 4 units. He's healthier. He's getting more minutes. Get it done. They're a 10-point favorite, too. You know, they tend to like to give games away in the fourth quarter, so let's get the shooters out there and make some things happen. Oh, yeah. Kind of feature now that Booker's down. That's like taking money, in my opinion. Unless he doesn't play, he should have at least 2. I mean, anyway. So we have the Boston Celtics fresh off would they have an 11 or 12 game win streak get snapped at Cleveland. They blew a 22-point lead in that game to lose. And that was on Monday. They've had 3.5, 4 days to think about that. And now they raise their game and take on the Denver Nuggets. The 2 number 1 teams in the East and West. Let's take a look at this line right now, because last I checked, I'll give you a live line on this bad boy. Okay, let's pull this up and see if it's moved. It is currently Denver -1. Total 220.5. Denver's -112 on the money line. Boston's -106. Give me Boston +1. I'll tell you why. Number one is they're the better team. And that's saying something, because Denver is a great team, and they're at home. They're playing in the altitude. And they have a win in a low-scoring game over Boston earlier this year. Boston had a horrible shooting night that night. I remember the game. I remember watching it. Matter of fact, I watched that game down at Circa. Now, when you look at these teams, comparably defensively, they're comparable. Their numbers are very similar. But Boston has an elite offense. Denver, not so much. You got Jokic and Murray. Those are the 2 guys you got to worry about. Defensively, I think that Boston will do a better job than they did the first go-around against them. And the last game, Denver had to regroup after climbing out of a 22-point hole. and losing to Phoenix at home straight up. That was their last game. So both these teams coming off losses. Were they both looking ahead to this game? Potentially. But Boston's a better team. And when you have an elite offense like that versus a middle-of-the-road offense, and you're playing with revenge, and you're coming off a humiliating loss, because losing to Cleveland is not humiliating unless Cleveland is missing two of the three best players, which they were. I think Boston comes in here and makes a statement. I'll go ahead and take the point in Boston tonight for your free play. Over at the website, we have a 7-unit small conference hidden gem on a 2-pack. Going to get it done. We've cashed our last 4 college basketball cards, have all cashed. Plus 1,510 to the good. This is a small conference game where the line is way off, according to my buddy Tim Fines, who does my small conference stuff. And I even had it circled myself. You know, one thing you want to start looking at is recent play. You got all these conference championships going on. The Mo Valley started today. Every single line was sharp, so I didn't put out a Mo Valley play. Every single line was sharp. Risky. I thought maybe Southern Illinois -5 would be probably my heaviest lean besides Murray State over. Or Murray State early, way early. And I've been busy handicapping the NBA, so I haven't even looked at the score. The game's already started. But they were leans at best. There'll be second round games and finals and all semifinals and all that stuff. Well, plenty of time to get me some Arch Madness action. But we have a 2-pack today of the 7-unit top play. That's the hype. Also, 4-unit NBA best bet. We have a 3-unit NHL hockey play. Last night we had the over in the Toronto game. They had no goals in the first quarter. I could give you the numbers in that game. For the write-ups on the website, just click on expert picks. All the picks from every handicapper from the day before are on there with the results and the write-ups. But nonetheless, we lost it. Our second top pick loss of the entire season. Still keeps us on like a 6-2 run or something. So we'll bounce back with a 3-unit play today, but that did sting. I love that pick, especially -110. I mean, I had 2 dimes on it. So, yeah, I feel your pain. I watched it. I feel your pain. And by the way, I ain't happy about it either. Don't like losing 7-unit picks. And I sure as hell ain't going to lose one tonight. Doc Sports, that's the place to be. I'll be on Kiev O'Brien's Odds Breakers podcast today. Just go over to Twitter. That comes on at, I think that's live at noon Pacific, 2 o'clock Central. Just go over to Twitter and just search Odds Breakers. It's right there. I think it's on Spotify and a bunch of other places too. So whatever, we'll be talking weekend college basketball. And Griff Murphy and I will be up tomorrow right here on this YouTube channel with 3 of the biggest games of the weekend in college basketball broken down for you on Hoops Happy Hour show, courtesy of Doc Sports. That'll be up tomorrow morning. Say 1 Central. It'll be up right here on this YouTube channel.